and thank you for joining me today for this mobility flow workout, which is clearly not in my living room in France. I'm here in Dubai for a short while, so I thought I would come to Safa Park and film a few workouts here for you to have a change of scenery. Okay, so to start today's workout, we're going to sit cross-legged, so try and get those sit bones grounded and keep the spine as vertical as you can. We're going to take our hands to our shoulders. We're going to inhale to prepare, and as we exhale, we're going to tip back off those sit bones as the elbows come together, and then we're going to inhale and open that chest out wide into a slight extension. So just in your own time, just tip back and really try and get some flexion in the spine, and then open out. Just a couple more. And last one. Good. So now we're just going to do some side bending. So take one hand to the side, other one lifts up, and feel a lovely stretch down that side. And then let's go from side to side. Good. Excuse the lawnmower. The guy's decided he needs to mow the grass right here just now, so hopefully he won't stay too long. Okay, so we're going to come to the end of our mat now. I'm going to sit with our high on our sit bones with our hands behind our thighs. Okay, and we're just going to do a gentle half roll back, so we're tucking the abs, making our C shape as we roll down, staying in our C shape as we come up and over, and extend. Again, tip back, up and over, extend. Good. So the idea here is to really pull those abdominals back towards the mat and not let the hip flexors grip. Okay, let's do 3 more. And last one. And up. Okay, now let's take the arms away. So we're going to really scoot those up back, stay in our C, and lift to vertical. Good. So don't try and go too far back until you feel like gripping here. We want this all to be in the abs. Up, 3 more. Two, and last one. Up. Okay, just put your hands on your knees and just extend slightly, just to release off any tension. Okay, so now we're going to come back and we're going to stay in a comfortable position. Okay, put one hand on top of the other. We're going to take out one arm out to the left, other arm follows. Back to the center, other arm follows. Right, right, center, center. Keep pulling back on those abs. Left, left, center, center, right, right, center, center. Good. Should feel this in the obliques. And last one either side. And up to vertical and extend again. Great job. Okay, hopefully the lawnmower's gone away now. Okay, so now coming again to the end of our mat, we're just going to do a few rolling like a ball just to ease off that lower back after we've been doing the roll backs. So we're coming onto our sit bones, we're tipping the pelvis back to create our ball shape as we roll back, and then come up to a balance. Good, let's do 4. 3. Okay, so we're not throwing ourselves back, we're creating a ball shape. And last one. Good. Now hold on to the thighs and we're going to roll down all the way to the mat. Okay, so let's just take a few seconds to just settle our bones into the mat so our shoulders are nice and open, the pelvis is nice and settled and in a neutral position. Okay, so we've got that little gap between our lower back and the mat. So we just check it's in the right place by tipping the pelvis towards us, pushing it away and then settling it in the middle. We're going to go into our one leg circle exercise. So left leg long, right leg knee is bent. Arms are either to the sky with our shoulder blades nice and firm on the mat, or they are long to give us more support. And we're going to take the leg around and down and up. Okay, foot stays in line with the knee. And remember, the idea of this exercise is to use the abdominals to keep that pelvis really stable. So what we don't want to do is rock around. Okay, so small and controlled. Really feel like those abs are pulling you down into the mat. Good, and let's go the other way. Around and down and up. 2. If you have the flexibility and you wish to have a straight leg, you go ahead and do that. And last one. Okay, so I want you to now lift the head and chest, hold on behind the thigh, straighten that right leg, left leg is hovering off for our scissors. We pulse, 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 pulse. So pull, really feel that hamstring, giving a nice stretch. Good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then just stay on that right leg. We're just going to do a quick hamstring stretch. So again, holding on behind the thigh, flex the foot and push that leg away as you try and pull it towards you with the hands. So I don't want you to straighten the leg, keep it a little bit bent, and then release. Push, release, and last one, push and release. Great job. Let's change sides to go for our one leg circle on the other side. So 5 circles in each direction. Keep it controlled. Okay, this should be a really good workout for those abdominals. We're using the very deepest core muscles closest to the spine. 3, 2, and 1. And now let's go the other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Holding on behind the other leg for our scissors. Pulse, 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 pulse. Keep that head supported in between the shoulders. The legs as long as you can. Point those toes. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, and then let's just do that hamstring stretch on the other side. So we push it away as our arms are pulling in slightly and release. Good. Point and release. And last one. Point, point, flex and release. Great job. Okay, so just holding on to the knees, rolling up, and we're going to come into a 4-point kneeling position. Okay, so first time we're in a 4-point kneeling position, we want to make sure we're in a nice Pilates posture. So we're not sinking in the shoulder blades, we're not collapsing in the waist. We're pushing through those arms to be really nice and stable across the back. The lat muscles are nice and engaged. Our back is long, our eye gaze is going to the end of the mat. We're going to take our right leg out to the side just to do some nice rotation. We're going to rotate and open, and then thread under. So only go as far as your body will allow. Don't force anything. Okay, it should feel nice to open that stretch, and then coming under to rotate the other way. One more. Open and back. Good. So bring the leg in. Okay, so we're going to work the same leg. So the right leg, just going to hover arm right knee off the floor, flex the foot, and we're just going to lift and lower for 8. Keep those hip bones facing down towards the mat, nice and level. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulses up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now drop the left elbow. We're going to straighten the leg. We're going to round up like we're doing a cat with the right leg, and then straighten it out. Okay, so this is just working a slightly different part of the glute. 3, 4, 5, really lengthen away, 6, 7, and 8. Hold that foot out, flex the foot, and we're going to lower and lift for 8. Keep those hips facing down. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, then we're going to come back up onto our both hands, step out into a plank. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now lift the hips up into a down stretch. Okay, heels are towards the mat. Okay, and head is between the arms. And then we're just going to sweep that right leg through. Okay, and come into a kind of another yoga stretch, just to stretch off those glutes, so you should feel a nice stretch here. Okay, and either hold up in this position, or if you wish to come down onto the elbows, just let the hips open and sink into that nice glute stretch. And breathe. Just allow the body to relax into that stretch. Good. And pushing up, sweep that leg in, and then we're going to go to the other side. I'll turn around so you can see a little better. Okay, so we start with that nice twisting stretch. So we open out and then thread 2 and 3. Good. The knee comes back underneath the hips. Okay, and we go into that bent knee, flex foot, lift and lower for 8. Remember, no twisting in the pelvis. Keep those hips down. Eye gaze to the end of the mat. Don't let the neck drop. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulses up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee comes in. Drop the right elbow now. Leg comes long. And we go into that rounded cat stretch and extend away for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Hold it there, flex the foot, and we lower and lift. Lower and lift. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and then both arms up. Go into that plank so we have a nice long back, nice long neck. Everything is supported. Push through those hands. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into our down stretch. Okay, really push those hips up. Let the head come between the arms. Then sweep the left leg through. Okay. And then if you wish, go down onto the elbows. And allow the muscles around the hip to release and the hips to open. Good. Sweep that leg back. And then we're now just going to bring our legs in front, going into a seated position for our spine stretch forward exercise. Okay, so we want to be high on those sit bones. Okay, if that means with a vertical spine, if that means bending the knees slightly, do that. Our feet are flexed, arms are long, shoulders are nice and relaxed. We inhale to prepare, exhale, round over our imaginary beach ball, reach beyond the toes, inhale at the bottom, and then exhale, peel that spine back up as if you're coming up against a wall. Good, inhale, exhale. Inhale and coming back up. Let's do 3 more. Should feel a lovely stretch down the back of the legs and up. Last 2. And up, and 1 more. And up. Good. We're just going to lie back down on the mat now, and we're just going to take hold of our toes or the inside of the feet and just do a little yoga happy baby pose, just to release off those inner thighs and the back. Just rock from side to side. I'm looking up at a lovely palm tree and beautiful blue sky. Okay, and then we're gonna roll onto our tummy. Okay, so we want to be face down. We want our head to one side, our arms are long, heels slightly in, glutes and hamstrings pulling down, and our abs are lifted just to support the lower back. We're going to put our hands one on top of the other on the small of our back. Okay, now take your head straight, so forehead is just hovering just off the mat. We're going to lift up, bring those shoulder blades together as we come into our Ironman flying or our dart position, and hold. And then release back, head to the side. Again, lifting up. Really feel those shoulder blades putting. Head to the other side and down. Let's do 2 more. Keep breathing. Keep those abs lifted. And down. And last one. And down. Good. Bring your hands in front of your head now. We're going to rest our forehead on the backs of our hands. Our knees are coming wide, heels together for our heel squeeze. So we're just going to squeeze the heels together as the thighs become lighter on the mat, and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze. Really use those glutes. And release. 2 more. Squeeze and release. And last one. Squeeze and release. Good. Now just gonna take hold of the ankle and just pull that leg gently towards you. Just have a nice little quad stretch. I don't want anything extreme. Just pull it until you can feel a stretch down the front of the thigh. And then other side. Good. So release. We're going to come back up to a 4-point kneeling position. Oh. And then we're going to come up to our down dog again. We're going to raise our right leg up. And then I want you to just let the hip open as the knee and the foot drop to one side. You should feel a nice stretch through the front of the pelvis. Back to straight. Bring it down. Other side. Lift. Open up that hip. Take it back to the straight, down, and then walk the hands into the feet. And we're going to roll up to standing. Great job. So we just clasp our hands and just circle the wrists. Okay, and then change the fingers into a different position and circle them the other way. And we'll just do a couple of big deep breaths, then and down, and again, and release, and you are done. So thank you so much for joining me here in the park in Dubai for our mobility flow. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel stretched, strengthened, and more mobile. And thanks for joining me again, and I will see you back here really soon. Take care. Bye.